Untapped Wrapped, brought to you by Spotify. This is The Perfect Pour.
It's Spotify season where you get to see all your friends how shitty their music tastes are. Welcome to The Perfect Pour. It's a show about having fun with the craft beers. I am Mikey.
I'm the Nick.
And Rad Stacey got caught. The flu caught up with her. But,
yeah. We told her to run faster.
Run faster. But no. She's out this week. She may pop in. You don't know. But she may do.
Yeah, anything could happen.
We're just gonna be hanging out with you, having fun with the beers, talking about the beers we had last week, beers we're looking out for. We're going to drink some beers, and the listeners are going to call us. They're going to tell us some stuff as well. I have been drinking a Celebration Ale from Sierra Nevada Brewing Company, the Chico version, and I'm done with that. I'm ready for a new one, but what do you have, Nick?
I'm drinking a Sierra Nevada Celebration.
Oh, wow.
Also,
tis the season. That? It's not a new batch. I've been batch watching, I'm ready.
Batch
I am
watch.
Actually. I have been. I did this on Drinking and Thinking newsletter, and I don't think I mentioned it on here. About always since Halloween, I made a commitment. I'm always going to have Celebration Ale in the fridge through New Year's. And like, if you come over to my house, you need a celebration, I'm gonna have it for you. And I have been on that so far, so good. I've not been out of celebration. I got through Thanksgiving with plenty of celebration. Sorry, excuse me, but I am getting a little low, so I'm ready to get another. I don't know if I want to get a 6-pack or a 12-pack, but. 12 packs, that's a commitment.
Well, wait, but you're supposed to have it all through Christmas.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Unless you're saying
my thought,
12 is you might miss a batch.
Exactly. That's my thought is like with six packs, I can I have a little more freedom to get different batches. But, I might have to do a 12-pack here.
Yeah. Well, spoiler for Ben Caught. Costco has 24 packs, and it's in bottles.
Wait, a 24-pack in bottles?
Yeah, and the date Costco was between the two can dates we've seen at the market.
Interesting. I just opened up Claim Steak Brewing's double IPA. It's fuck cancer, and
nice, absolutely.
But the label is just the whole fuck cancer is very faint except for the CER. So I think they don't want to say, they don't want to have that blatantly in the grocery store shelf, the F word. So, but it's there, and you know what they're talking about. And let me see. I'm sure this is like a cancer for cancer, but
my apologies.
No, you're all right. We're all sick. We're all dealing with crap. Been a rough winter. It's a double IPA with Strata and Citra hops and Claim Steak. It's a NorCal brewer, right? Where is Claim Steak from? Rancho Cordova. I spent a couple weeks in Rancho Cordova. It's all right.
And made it out alive to tell about it.
This is a good beer, though. Good. good everything. This is good beer. And of course,
I just
Wazoo
opened
Corvette.
up a Pliny the Elder.
What? You doing Celebration IPAs and Pliny the Elder?
That's right, back to back. Pepsi Challenge.
Dang, dude. Nothing but class on the perfect pour.
That's right.
Yeah, you're talking about the Spotify thing that Untappd does do its own version. That's got to be coming here. It might be coming next week or something. Where
I thought they did, but a quick peruse, I didn't see anywhere that it was coming soon. Anyway,
they don't announce it or anything. It's just all of a sudden it's out, and then you see it does the same kind of thing that Spotify does, where it's showing you what you've been listening to all year. Untappd's like this is
top 5 breweries and all that.
Yeah, so that's got to be coming. So we got the pours coming. Oh man, the years it's over. It's about it. We got to get all our shopping done.
Still time to get in voicemail of the year.
Yeah, you still got time to make voicemail of the year or get it of the year. It's all there for you.
And pro tip, the later ones will be freshest in our mind.
Yeah. Yeah, if you did it in like February, did a really good voicemail in February, I don't know, man. You're going to need to refresh us and if you have a get it of the year you want to campaign for or a voicemail of the year, you're going to have to let us know what that was and when it was so we can go back and listen to it. You're going to have to remind us. You don't be thinking like, oh, I love this killer voicemail in March. I think we're going to like, oh yeah, I remember that one. You got to tell us. And then we'll listen to it. And then maybe it's got a shot.
Yeah, just maybe.
Maybe. I've lost Nick's video, but I don't know.
I'm still here, I promise.
All right.
Hopefully.
Well, I can still hear you. And I guess it's a hearing podcast, so.
It's the hearing. No, you're frozen.
Oh, well.
No. No, I'm not frozen. You're frozen.
I'm not frozen. You're frozen. Nick, do you have any culture?
A couple of things. Let's say good old Paste Magazine is saying this isn't the beer apocalypse we're in the middle of it. It's happening now.
We're in it.
And they're saying it's not totally COVID's fault. Like this would have happened anyways.
Oh, yeah.
COVID just accelerated it.
Yeah.
So, we're not done with the closures yet.
We're still we still haven't bottomed out yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I haven't thought about that. Like when COVID. It wouldn't have mattered if the COVID pandemic wouldn't have happened. We would still be having these same issues with, craft beer being on the downward trend.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, yeah. Some might have survived better.
Right. Yeah. It didn't. It didn't help things, but maybe it just. Like I say, and like just accelerated everything. And like instead of failing in 5 years, you're failing in 1 or whatever.
Yeah. And not necessarily it wasn't just all small startups, COVID didn't care what size brewery you had. It kind of affected everybody.
Well, I mean, it's just like everything's such a small margin of error. And then you add something like a pandemic, it's just like, what are you going to do? You can't work around that.
Yeah. So, like
the combination
lack of sales.
Yeah. Combination
and
of
now
beer.
paired with the inflation, beerflation.
The craft beer not being craft beer not being trendy, pandemic and inflation. It's just like that's tough to work around.
So say goodbye to your triple dry hops. It's too damn expensive to make now. Which makes me wonder if this high alc, big ounce format is going to pull through.
Yeah, because Rad Stacey was reporting that that's the plan for 2024 is tall boys and double IPAs.
Mm-hmm. Big alcs mean more money too, not just more hops.
Yeah.
And then you gotta, I guess you're probably canning the same amount, just in less cans but larger cans instead of more smaller cans.
Right. Yeah.
So maybe the volume doesn't change, but the price has to go up for the ingredients.
So we still gotta what can we gotta wait like another year for everything to bottom out, and then we can start building it back. Like when can we? When can we safely
so
be?
Get this over with?
Yeah, when can we be at the end?
Sadly, I don't think we'll know till we have a new president.
Wow, that could be a while. But hey, we've got just like we mentioned before. I guess I could only say in Fresno, but it feels like this is all over. Like we're better off than we were 10 years ago. Craft beer may be on a downward trend or flatlining at the best, but we're in this town, we're better off than we were 10 years ago, and 10 years ago was when the boom was happening.
The craze.
And we have more stuff now than we did then, and all the stuff that's out now has no signs at the moment of stopping. So I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think we'll always be better than we were, but some breweries probably came and went before we even had a chance to experience them.
Yeah. We're just not a hot trend anymore. Who knows when we will be. But we have breweries now and tap rooms and tasting rooms, so just got to show up to those. Keep buying local. And like I've said several times before, it's all going to be home brewing is going to be the the sign of if home brewing starts becoming popular like a trend again, then we know like craft beer is gonna be the next thing. So it's all starting.
That's the upswing when home brewing comes back.
Yep, that's the first sign. But there's like so many things out now for home brewing that makes it like so simple. If you want to just like technically make a beer at home, there's so many systems now that are like makes it a lot easier. If you're just like, if you don't necessarily care about the art of it that much, you just like want to make your own beer.
If you're not trying to recreate the first IPA from the ship.
Yeah. So there seems like some easy Christmas gifty, be like a next level Mr. Beer kits out there that make it easy. but you can still technically say, I'm brewing my own beer. I'm a home brewer.
I'm home brewer. Yeah, I brew my own beer. Want to try it?
Yeah. It's called Mr. Beer Kit. Yeah, you probably don't know technical terms, but kit's a lot of stuff put together in one box. Industry term.
It's industry term.
What else, Nicholas?
Oh man. One county that is doing well is the Orange County. Mm-hmm. And if this information is correct, one city in Orange County is now claiming to have the most breweries within, and that is Anaheim.
Wow.
They're saying Anaheim has the most breweries in Orange County, of any city in Orange County right now.
Well, that makes sense. I think it's pretty much the biggest city in Orange County.
Yeah, you think that's the big one?
Yeah. And then, of course, you've got the tourist pool of Disneyland.
That old place?
That old chestnut. Not Disney. Disneyland. It fucking drives me up the wall breweries. When people say Disney, when they're referencing
Disney.
They're referencing Disneyland, but they say Disney, and that fucking I just want to punch the wall. I just want to punch Mickey in the face. I'm just like, you're talking about
so hard.
Disneyland, not Disney. Disney's a company. You're talking about Disneyland. I don't know if that's the LA person in me or the Disneyland nerd in me, but I just
see it right.
It's like nails on the chalkboard when somebody says Disney and they're talking about Disneyland. Wait, what are we talking about? Anaheim. It's the best one.
Anaheim. So they have a brew pass. A brew pass. I guess it's like the ale trail. You could each brewery you visit, they'll give you like some money off of their, your pour, probably your first pour. Yeah. It's a way to get you to visit all the breweries, or make you aware at least of how many different breweries there are.
So you can brag to all your friends. But, like, look at my card. Look at my card.
Yeah. I filled my card twice.
Yeah, they said that was probably like the best one they've seen with the carb.
There is there is a Golden Road in Anaheim. Maybe we should discount that
one. Wait, Golden Road's in Anaheim? I thought they're in Los Angeles.
It looks like there's a satellite tap room.
Yeah, nah.
It's near the stadium, so I'm sure
the Big A.
They're trying to glam on to
trying to get that,
or maybe it's in the stadium. I don't know.
Yeah. It does. I do feel like I see a lot of Golden Road signage in Angel games. It probably is there.
See, there's a Carl Strauss down there too, so there must be Industrial Plastic Supply. I don't know what this is. I've never been to that stadium. Well, I take that back. I've been to the parking lot, but I've never been in the stadium.
Oh, some car dude thing happened in the parking lot then.
Yep, car show.
I went to that stadium is outside of Bulldog Stadium here, Fresno State football stadium. I've been to that stadium more than any other stadium, maybe more than Grizzly Stadium.
Wow. How did that happen?
When I lived there, well,
okay.
When I was a kid, I went to Ram game from Fresno, but then when I lived there in Lakewood, I would go to Angel games all the time. I'd pretty much go when the A's were in town. I went to almost all the games that the A's were in town. I was single and working living at home with my parents with not paying any rent. I was single and I worked a full-time job. So I just had like money to burn. The only time in my life where I could just do whatever I felt like doing. And I went to pretty much every A's/Angel game. And then I would go to random Angel games just for the hell of it. So, yeah, I know the Big A very well.
The Big A. Doesn't stand for asshole.
No. And it was all mostly before I was 21. So I don't remember even ever having a beer at Anaheim Stadium.
There is a brewery called Rad Beer Company.
Stacey. Endorsement.
You're missing out. Endorsement. Unsung is down there. Brewery X. Brewheim.
I get it. They use brew instead of Anaheim. That's in Brewheim. Are there any Disneyland referenced beers? For God's sakes, it's Anaheim. The Hop-a-Horn. Oh, that's what you got to come up with next week. Disneyland
we need a
beer
Disneyland naming
references. Game? Yeah, the naming game. Disneyland beer names.
How have we not done this?
The hop cruise, the
jungle hops,
pirates of the Hazer bean. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that's why we haven't done this. The haunted farmhouse.
Hazers of the Caribbean. The haunted farmhouse.
Yes, Hazers of the Caribbean.
Hazers of the Caribbean.
Oh, Hoptopia.
Oh,
Hoptopia.
There's one. Dank Street instead of Main Street. But that one's probably
Dank Street.
beer.
Welcome to Dank Street. Oh, man.
All right. Well,
King Hopper's Carousel.
Oh, now that's gonna be rolling through your head the rest of the episode.
Oh yeah, you ruined it for me. Anyways, get your ass down to Anaheim. Go to Disneyland, drink some beer. There are plenty more breweries outside of Anaheim that I will not mention because that's not part of this topic.
I never get a chance to do that because it's like, the whole trip is Disneyland. So it's like, there's just no space for anything. It's like whatever's at downtown, like the Ballast Point at downtown Disney is the only thing.
The only shot you have.
And I didn't even get to have a beer then. Last time we were there, I just got to look at it. I was like, yep.
Pressing your face against the window.
Pretty much.
What's that one like? What's that beer like?
Because they have a hostess that's downstairs. Like you go upstairs, but the hostess is downstairs. Okay. And I was like, oh, can I just go and look around? She's like, yeah, sure. So I had to ask permission to go look around at Ballast Point and not have a beer and then come back down.
You had to put like a visitor's pass around your neck.
And she's all, let me put this pass on you, sweetie. Thank you.
We give this to kids usually because they can't drink, but we'll give one to you.
Yeah, we'll give one to you. And then everybody at the bar just look at me like, oh my God, pathetic.
Yeah, my free time in Anaheim is between whatever time I get up and 11 o'clock when we check out that morning.
Oh yeah, the morning that's your one window to maybe get out to something. Yeah. Like, breweries.
Like, you go do whatever you want while I'm sleeping in.
Yeah. Early breweries open at 10 a.m. Please
be open.
Well, this guy get Chew to help us out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he gives the excuse. You're like, oh, come on, I need Chew's here. I gotta go do something with Chew, and we're like, oh, okay, yeah.
She'd be like, tell him to buy a ticket and meet us in Disneyland.
He probably would. He probably has passes.
Probably would.
They just announced like locals get like a $75 ticket or something.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Anaheim, the hub.
But now you can drink in Disneyland, so it's not, that's something.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 3 different spots in Disneyland you can have a beer. And they're making that 2 new areas, or at least one, outside of Haunted Mansion, where there's going to be a bar.
Ooh.
So
get ripped.
Yeah, you can get ripped for $20 a beer, but it's all right. Worth it. On this Sunday, at Almanac Brewing Company up there in Alameda in the East Bay, they're having a Globe Spinners Record Fair, which I guess they've had it before. So it's just like this giant amount of record vendors at the brewery. And
okay.
So from 12 to 5, there'll be a ton of people spilling beers into the bins. But yeah, if you didn't get anything on Record Store Day, Black Friday, then maybe go up to Almanac, take a look.
Yeah, boy.
Did you go?
We didn't talk about that.
I know. We missed talking about. Usually we talk about Record Store Day when it happens, and we totally blanked on it. But yeah, I did not go out at all. I bought no records.
So it's a blessing and a curse. Our local favorite Raging Records pretty much post on their Instagram everything they were going to have, and I didn't see anything I really wanted, so I kind of based my entire decision off that one place. Sadly, not saying other record stores didn't get stuff I would want.
Yeah.
But yeah, they spilled the beans early. They posted everything they got.
Yeah, so you're like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, it helped me make my decision to sleep in.
But what a bust! Record Store Day, 2023.
Over. It's over. Record Store Day is over.
It's over. I get records anytime I want.
Yeah. Oh, and pro tip, pre-orders do not mean you get them ahead of time.
No. It means
no, you actually get them you get them later than when they are released into the stores. The good thing is you get the record you want, if it's a color vinyl or special edition or something, but you will not get it ahead of anybody else.
They'll hold it.
In case you're wondering.
They'll hold it, but they won't give it to you until later. Will you call me tonight and leave me your voicemail? Will you talk about beer and tell me you're driving? You can call the show and leave us a voicemail. 559-492-0542 is the line for that. Or you can email us, write something, or record something and send it to perfectpourpodcast@gmail.com. Let's get it started with some traditionals and maybe one traditional. Oh, you gotta be kidding. It was just working a freaking second ago. Everybody.
Oh, no. Of course.
Of course.
So this will be my... Hello, everybody. What's up? It's Jay here. So,
Hi, Jay.
Mikey, last week, you hit your 3,000 unique.
Yeah.
And so I saved this beer for tonight, so I call and do a voicemail, and so this will be my 2,000th unique, and I'll also hit my level 100 on my haze. I don't know how it's taking this long to do it, but finally only hitting 100 on my haze. But
yeah, that's pretty sad. Only 100 hazies.
So this is a beer sent to me from Jazz. It is a collab between Monkish and The Guard.
I love gold.
Called No Robots Involved. Let's see. Oof. That is tasty. Had to get a special one for this occasion, but really good. So one quick note on, you're talking about beer gifts for your beer friends or whatever. I just say, just don't do it. Especially like if you're not a beer nerd or whatever, don't buy beer nerds gifts. Yeah. More likely, you're not going to get the beer they like. They've already got all the glassware. You're going to give them something they're never really going to use.
Yeah, you're not going to.
Like a little beer caddy or something. Unless you're wanting to spring and buy them like a really nice cooler or something. But chances are they already have that too. But that's it. So,
you always use more coolers.
Cheers to everyone. Happy holidays and keep up the good work. Bye.
I was waiting for Utah.
Utah. So don't buy gifts.
Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, buying a beer geek a gift, it's just probably not gonna go well. Yeah, and that sort of goes with any person that's really into something, and then you not knowing what that genre of thing is, try and buy them something. You're almost always gonna buy something that's not quite right, or it's way that person's way past that level. And you're like, oh, I would have liked this maybe 10 years ago. Yeah, so don't even bother. But I mean, you can't miss with a cooler though. A Yeti. You buy a Yeti cooler. You got that kind of cash to buy a Yeti cooler. You're gonna be fine. They're gonna like it, and if they don't, just give it to me, and I'll like it.
Our P.O. box is in the notes.
Yep, our address is in the show notes. You wanna send us, you want to forward some gift you didn't like, we'll take it. We'll do something with it.
Yo, what's up, homies? It's Tree Beer again. Last phone call for the day. That's all you get.
In last
but
week.
I'm here with some other friends and a nuisance. Met fucking Dennis the Menace over here. But they're going to say little words, a little hi, a little what's up. What's going on at Pozole Palooza 2023? Second annual. Make it 3, make it 4. Let's make it to the infinity and beyond. I'm going to pass my phone. Nick don't want to talk because he got a dick in his mouth.
What's up? This is Derek, A1A Brewing. We're at Pozole Palooza 2023. Drinking some fucking crazy-ass beers with Boy Chew.
We're drinking fucking Bud Light, homie. What's up, Perfect Four? Why aren't you guys here? You're missing out on Pozole Palooza. Craft Beer Republic's here. If you ain't here, you're a loser. Woo! Damn.
We can't be everywhere Craft Beer Republic is.
Damn. At least he ain't wearing a Niners hat. Oh, he's mad because they don't make him his size. But, that was Brian A1A Brewery. So, We hanging out, we drinking, we eating, and we're drinking again. We got a fucking humongous beer graveyard of canned beers. Drinking some good ass stuff, homies. Next year, hopefully you make it. We're gonna make it happen, homies. This is a thing that's gonna happen. Making it happen. Happen. Pozole en cerveza. ¿Quién más quieres? Aquí en mi casa todos están volvidos a venir, a pistear, a tomar, a beber y a comer. This is True Your Beer, homie. You have to watch. Peace out, homie. That voice you heard is fucking Big Dick Nick. They don't call him Big Dick because he got a big one, but because he's a fucking asshole. Oh.
No.
Wow, man. Wow. Whoa, what's going on over there? It's getting wild over at Nick's place.
Oh, am I making noises?
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep it down.
Yeah. Settle down, man. You got neighbors. It's a freaking work night. God's sakes. Thank you, Chew, for that, because we recorded a little early last week, so wasn't able to make it in last week. But hey, we got another. We got a bonus call. So that was nice.
Can you hear me? I'm about to be driving.
Scotty
So
B.
it's Saturday, and I've listened about just under half the latest show. This is like the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and my voicemail actually doesn't have anything to do with the latest show. It's at least maybe one or two shows prior. You know, that's how I roll. Right. Oh so Stacey was talking about a beer that was made by people masticating maize or corn, right? Because corn, unlike malted grains, barley and stuff, doesn't have the enzymes when you mash it to convert the starches into fermentable sugars to make the beer, right? So what I was thinking is, hey, what if we wanted a smoked beer that was made with masticated corn, right? You can like give a bunch of the corn to chew up and spit out to a bunch of smokers.
That's what I'm
right?
saying.
So, hey, you want it to be a somebody who smokes tobacco from a pipe? You want it to be like a smokiness from like somebody who smokes cigars all the time?
I love
You want it to be like an ashtray, like a cigarette, a chain-smoking cigarette smoker? Or do you want it to be one of them 420 weed smokers, right? No. That'd be fun. You could have like a bunch of different varieties of masticated corn smoked beers. And you don't even have to smoke anything because the person chewing it up already smoked it for you.
Oh, God.
Isn't that great?
Come on.
Well, anyway, it's an innovative idea. I am the king of innovation after all. Something like that. I don't know. But anyway,
that's true.
And I'm about to be driving. I'm leaving Pendragon. I just got a 4-pack of their Oktoberfest. I know it's like the end of November, but I'm
trying to get rid of their
another point. I have a little less than a minute
Support
left.
them by buying their beer.
In the past, Brad Stacey has offered some good advice on making black and tans concerning the black part of the black and tan. Like it can't be like a half-ass nitro. Like a lot of beers that say they're on nitro, they're not really fully nitro. Guinness you get Guinness on nitro or Guinness in a can that's nitro, you can pretty much count on it being fully nitroed, right? But if the nitro isn't nitro enough, it's going to like sink into the pale beer. But what about when you're using Guinness and it sinks into the pale beer anyway? It's been happening to me. I don't like boring ass pale beer. I like to use good pale beer. But anyway, Brad Stacey, what do you recommend for a good pale beer that's craft that the dark beer won't sink into? Let me know. Keep up the great work. Singer.
I felt like she said that last week, like a beer recommend, but maybe not. Brad Stacey's gonna have to remember and do it next week. Or maybe you, the listener, want to call in your recommendation for a beer that's proper for a black and tan, so that the won't mix.
Guys, can you hear me?
I'm about to be driving.
Scotty B.
I'm leaving Pendragon again. This time it's on a Wednesday. And like I know the rule is you're allotted 2 voicemails per week. And this one is simply just to say, I really should listen to the latest show before leaving another voicemail, because I did a double do. The past two voicemails before this one was talking about, hey, Rad Stacey, what about the tan part of the black and tan? It just keeps sinking in, the whole, I'm not going to do it again. So sorry about that. I guess I'm getting old, or I don't know. Maybe I'm going heavy on the THC. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to try to listen to the latest show before leaving another voicemail. Maybe I could avoid that. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, I picked up some Aggravain Red from Pendragon. It's a pretty fresh batch. God. I like red IPAs.
Hey,
they cut
Celebrations
out.
Red
That was
IPA.
it. That was it. It stopped. It's not my fault. Everyone thinks everything's my fault. That one wasn't my fault. It just stopped. But thank you, Scotty B. What were you saying, Nick?
How we were joking that Celebration's really a red IPA.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and the tailgate.
And
The tailgate was saying, isn't Celebration more a red IPA than an IPA?
It should be. I mean, the can is a very vibrant red.
Yeah. Can's red.
Can's red.
Can red.
Why isn't my beer red?
Malty. That means my beer's red.
Yeah. Pale ale's green.
Yeah.
Celebration is red.
Right.
Narwhal's black. See, Narwhal matches.
Yeah.
Come on, Sierra Nevada. You're misleading us.
She called me up and left me a voicemail, but she didn't leave her name.
Thank you, everyone, for calling in to this show. I think that's everyone. Yep, seems to be. You can also be on the show. I'm waiting on a new listener or a new voicemailer to call. I don't think we've gotten a new one in a little while, so I'm just calling out somebody that's been wanting to leave a voicemail for a long time but hasn't done it yet, or an email. I'll take an email.
All we want for Christmas is a new voicemail.
Yeah, that's on our list. Nick, I feel like you might have had a light week this week. A lot of sick going around Fresno right now.
Yeah, luckily my beer drinking weekend was pre-illness, so I did get some good drinking in.
Good. Yeah, Thanksgiving and you had a good weekend. Gotta be something.
Thanksgiving, and then the anticipation of friends are in town. We were supposed to have a friend stop by Friday night, and they ended up canceling, sadly. But I had beers ready to go. I was ready to impress. I went to the market and I bought stuff outside of my comfort zone because I knew they were beer drinkers, but I wasn't sure what they're into currently. So I bought all kinds of different stuff. But my Thanksgiving beers in particular were a Hazed and Confused from Barrel House.
Right.
Which is a hazy, but it was a situational beer.
Yeah,
my in-laws had a mixed pack from Barrel House, which had like the standard ale, the mango, Sunny Days, I think, which was a blonde ale. And then this Hazed and Confused. So I went for the IPA. I was like, they're not going to drink it. It's the closest thing to a hoppy beer I'm going to get out of this mixed pack. So,
yeah,
and it's noon. It's before happy hour, so this will do the trick. Later in the evening, I had Celebration in the bottle, as mentioned.
Ooh.
And
did you drink it straight from the bottle?
Straight from the bottle. And I swear it tasted different. I wish I had a can to do side by side.
Yeah. No, I believe that.
Something was different, and it was a 10 October 4th or 5th production date. So it was right between the two can variants that I'd had. Bottling time wise, but I guess so far the only bottles I've seen are available from Costco in the 24 pack.
I don't know Costco. I'm not a Costco member, so I just I mean I don't know what's I know what goes on there because we used to use my father-in-law's Costco card, like glom onto that and be like, yeah, I'm this guy. This Costco card says I am. Totally.
Yeah. That's me.
Yeah.
But
he's no longer in Fresno, so I haven't been to Costco in probably like 5 years or something now.
I'll have to give you updates periodically just to make sure.
Yeah. We had a call earlier about some from, I think Wazoo's talking about Costco, and you could tell me what's going on over there. Yeah, if you see something like really good that you're like, good dude, Mikey needs this. Yeah, just go ahead and buy it. Just use the Golden God card and it'll be good.
Nice. So yeah, there is if you do prefer bottles of Celebration, it does exist.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the pack?
I followed that up. Oh,
how big was that Celebration pack at Costco?
It's 20. If you're buying it from Costco, it's 24 bottles.
You gotta buy 24. Like
yeah,
you're all in.
Open it and split it up. It's a sealed case from Sierra Nevada.
Wow. Do you think? I mean, that probably is. It's got to be like a Costco exclusive thing that Sierra Nevada is doing. I doubt there's like some bottle shop that's got that packaging.
Oh, you know what? I didn't check for a barcode. I don't know if you could break it open and sell them individually.
Oh yeah, there's places that are like, oh, I'm gonna buy this at Costco and then sell it at my convenience store. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if they could do, or if it comes in carriers. It might just be the cardboard separators. Yeah, because I've bought the case before for when we used to have our infamous Thanksmas parties. I've bought, but that's when Celebration was only in bottles, never in cans. Back in my day,
there was a celebration. Nobody celebrated anything. Earlier you might have heard the opening. I opened Flocculative Tendencies, a West Coast double IPA from Moxa Brewing in the Sacramento area, Moxa, and it's donated to the show by Wazoo Corvette, of course. And it's an excellent beer.
Excellent beer.
Any other beer? Like, yeah.
So, I also had a couple old Rasputins on Thanksgiving. Those are nice after my celebration. So Friday night, the beers I was anticipating sharing had Sleigh Ride from New Glory, which is oddly enough another red IPA.
Had it
with the ultra buff Santa.
Yeah, he's been working out at Goldstream.
I had the I think you had the Citra Flash Mob from Russian River. I don't know why I didn't recognize that one when I was buying it. I had the Hop Growers tribute series from Russian River. It was CLS Farms, I guess, is the hop farm that they featured.
Okay.
That was a nice beer. It was super clear, almost like not even golden at all. It almost looked like hop water. But it was a very easy drinking IPA.
Okay.
But not boring. Easy, but not boring.
Not boring.
That's a
not boring.
descriptor.
Lot of excitement around this beer. Not boring.
Yeah. Lots of excitement. I had a white IPA. I don't know if you've seen the can at the market. I can't find it. I threw the can away, so I don't know what it's called. But I actually bought a white IPA.
I've seen it.
Just in case my friend was into that stuff. And I was like, well, they're not showing up, so I'm going to drink it. And it was good. It was a good beer. Nice in between. In between celebrations and Russian River beers. And I don't know if I talked about it last week or not. I had that, come back to me. Slow Riser Nitro Coffee Red Ale from Chapman.
Oh, all right.
That was an interesting beer. I think you, as a joke, pointed that out to me. Said you should try that one, and I ended up buying.
Try that one.
You should try that one. I was like, okay, you're right.
Okay,
I should try that one.
No, wait. I was trying to be fucking ironic or something, man. Don't.
Right?
No, you're ruining the joke.
You're ruining it. So yeah, other than that, we've just been having fun with Celebration.
A lot of celebration, man. It is
a lot of celebration. It's a fall beer. It's not a winter beer. Don't get confused.
All fall. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, it comes out too early to enjoy it in the winter.
Oh, I disagree.
You can't keep this. You can't keep this
Sierra
until
Nevada.
January.
Sierra Nevada, a 3-month-old beer from Sierra Nevada is completely fine.
So you're saying February you're gonna be drinking Celebration?
No. That's for sure not. I said January 2nd. January 2nd.
Oh, okay.
It's over.
That's the cutoff.
Yeah.
New Year's Day,
I'm not saying I wouldn't drink a Celebration after that. But I'm saying I don't have to keep any Celebration ale in the fridge. But I would switch to Sierra Pales. Like that is, let's just assume your budget allows you to always have beer in the fridge. Then you should always, after Celebration ales era is over for the year, which would be January 2nd. You still got to have beer in the fridge, and what better beer to have in the fridge than Sierra Nevada Pale? Right?
Maybe. Hold, please. Okay, so here we go. Do you know the Elks on Celebration?
Oh, on Celebration. I'm not going to look. I am going to say Elk Game. I am going to say 6-2.
Okay. So even if it was 6-2, you're going to tell me you're going to go from Celebration to Pale Ale and be just as happy.
Wait, what's
Pale Ale? What's Pale Ale?
Yeah, now I feel like a big piece of shit because I don't know either of those Elks count. And that's like Sierra Pale, I should know like top of my head, like right off the bat. Like that should be the first thing
right?
when the highway patrol pulls me over, first thing you should ask me is like, what's the out count of Sierra Pale? And I should be able to like recite it right back to him.
Damn it. Okay, so Celebration is 6-8.
Whoa.
Pale Ale is 5-6.
Ah. Can't go wrong with 5-6.
No, you really can't. I was going to make a case for Torpedo being the go-to, but I think Pale Ale still holds. So you could be correct there.
Yeah.
So let's say you had Pale Ale, year-round Pale Ale money. Are you still buying? Are you still buying sixers, or are you going to step up to a 12?
Ooh, yeah. Well, I think it depends. You gotta judge how many people come over, and it don't. So if
people per week,
yeah. So like, not a lot of people come over that would drink beer. Then you know, if you're buying a 12-pack, that's a lot of responsibility you're taking on for yourself, because you're probably going to be the one having to drink all those.
So you're saying for freshness' sake, you're going to keep sixers rotating, throughout the year.
It wouldn't be my
until sixers until the season flavor changes. And you get to summer where you need a nooner or a session ale.
But I'd have to do it. Yeah, when does the spring session start beginning and the winter session is over? Like, is it January, or do we have to just like sit there and not have that for a month or something?
I think you need something hardy to keep you going through the cold weather until March, April.
Yeah, something to warm your bones.
Yeah.
Is that what you caught? Were caught drinking there?
Yeah, that'll wrap up my cots for tonight.
All right. So during Thanksgiving, I had a lot of celebration ales. Well, not a lot.
Nice.
Not like, you know, you had to call the cops because I'm having too many celebration ales. They're like, oh my God, Mikey and his celebration ales. And you're like, yeah, right? I know. No, and I also I had a birthday last week, and I went to Mad Duck Northwest and had some of their, which is a brew pub in Fresno, had their Citra, and then I had a very big dilemma because for some reason I had it in my head to go out to Machine Head and Crow and Wolf, which is were two Fresno County brewers. But I should have went downtown. I should have went to Tioga and what's it, the brewery with the pizza downtown Fresno.
South of Shaw.
I was like debating between the two, but I was like, oh, Tioga is going to be just like too intense because there's so many people, and when Mike Oz does an event, it's like a lot of people. So I was like, oh, I need a more mellow experience. So I had to go to Clovis to get a more mellow experience. And I did, because the Crow Wolf, they have to, you know, and a lot of breweries have to do this when you're in an area that you got to shut it down by 10 o'clock. And
Crow weeknight,
yeah, Crow Wolf they are hardcore, but they have to shut down. So by like 9:50, it's over. Like they're like asking you, like, could you please leave the parking lot? Like, and
wow, like, no loitering.
Nope. I'm like, dude, can I just pee real quick? And they're like, nope, no peeing. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
But one of those, like you know it. Every town has a brewery where you've been to a brewery and they're like, no, at 9:59, they're like, you have to be silently leave this area right now.
Wow.
So I was like, you know what? Fuck Clovis. And then I had Thanksgiving. A lot of, like I said, a lot of celebration ales. All up and down. Tumbleweed. Wait, that was last week's show. Tumbleweed from Portside. Juicy. My sister brought over a variety pack from Sierra Nevada, and it was the hazy little thing variety pack. So I had a hazy little thing, I had the juicy little thing, and then there was the wheat ale that Sierra has that I haven't touched yet. I still have
the wheat ale.
Yep, I still have 4 of those just waiting.
She's like, here, take this home.
Well, it's a variety pack, and so some variety packs will have 3. There'll be 4 different beers, 3 of 4 different beers, and some variety packs will have 4 of 3 different beers. And I think the hazy little thing variety pack has 4 of 3 different beers, and one of them is that is it like it's in an orange can? It's a wheat beer.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, it's still sitting in my ice chest outside.
Oh no!
So anyone,
you don't have to worry about it this time of year.
No
exactly. Ice required.
That's the one nice thing about this time of year. I open when it starts getting cold. I'll just open the lid of the cooler of my patio cooler and just let it just be cold. And then I can just access it when I feel like it. I had a Pure West from Pure Project Brewery Company. Their IPA. It's excellent beer. And whenever I can't find anything else to complete my individual 6-pack at the market, like I'll just put in that Pure Project Pure West, and I know I'm good. The Russian Rivers Citra Flash Mob, really good. I think Nick was talking about it earlier. And then for my birthday, my sister got me Camp Nelson from Kern River. Earlier, we were talking about don't buy a beer geek a gift because you're gonna mess it up. But she didn't mess this one up, man. Camp Nelson from Kern River, really good, and it was fresh. Because that is one thing when somebody's like, oh, I know this person's a craft beer person, I'll buy some craft beer, but they don't think about checking dates. They don't know to check dates. So they're just like, I trust that this thing in the front of the shelf is fine. But it's got to be fresh. Yeah, it very rarely is. That's like the number one mistake that people make buying something for a beer geek is that they'll just buy them like 6-month-old IPA, and then it's just.
I got it on sale.
Yeah, it's on sale. It's like, there's a reason. And Blitzen Triple IPA from Faction Brewing. I had that. Very easy to drink. I'm gonna challenge them on their triple rating. I don't know about that being a triple, but if they say it's triple, it's triple. But I think they're lying. I think they're just trying to pump up their ratings to make them
pump it up.
They're like, oh no,
this is an easy drinking triple.
Yeah, easy drinking.
Cheers, 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 cheers. It's the end of the show and we're giving out some cheers, 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 cheers.
Nick, do you have any cheers you want to give out?
Cheers to the ants and Robin. Robin. Oh, I swear I can say that. Been seeing more of them on the social media. Cheers to Rad Stacey. Hope she's doing okay.
Yeah.
And cheers to everybody else. Hope you had a good holiday.
Yeah, we had a good holiday. Hope you get out there and get your gift ideas figured out and done.
Yeah, watch the traffic.
Yeah, be careful.
Holiday traffic has already started.
Yeah, be careful out there. Just don't follow somebody really close. Just lay back.
Mm-hmm.
Big cheers to our golden gods of the perfect pour. They give us a month. They give us money every month, and we take that money. We pay for all the bills. So thank you very much, golden gods, keeping us going. We really appreciate it. And if you want to become a golden god, you can do that. You can just donate money to the show every month. And if you want to check it out, we do have the tailgate, which is basically what we don't put on the normal show is on the tailgate. So it's like the complete episode, I guess. I don't know. So thank you to the golden gods. Thank you to anyone that shares the show and talks about the show. That's the only way we can grow. So thank you very much for that. And I had this, I don't know if I talked about this. I opened this beer during the voicemails, I believe. The flocculent tendencies, the West Coast double from Moxa. Did I just talk about it 10 minutes ago and now I'm completely fucking not remembering?
I think you did, because I was thinking that strangely sounds like suicidal tendencies.
Yeah, I did. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. It's a lot going on, and it's the end of the year. We're just trying to get to 2024, man.
We just want to see 24.
Yeah, just leave us alone. Let us get there, okay? If we can help you in any way get to 2024, let us know, or the listener know. There's always great listeners that can help out. Doesn't have to be us. But in the meantime, thanks for listening. Have a great week. Be safe out there, but have fun.
Okay.
Yes, do it. Have fun. And we don't know what's going to happen after this, so just have fun. But first, I don't care what genre of thing you're into. I mean, if it's a produce / food item at all, you gotta what?
You gotta check your date.